What is happening, guys? Mattmade here. Dragonball Fighterz beta was available to play recently, and I had a chance to finally sit down and play a few of the characters, so I want to get my first impressions on the game. Overall, I'm loving the feel and the look of the game. There are a few issues I had with it at first, however, as I played and thought about the gameplay and the mechanics, the more I either figured out why they did certain things and why they left certain things out. For instance, while I was playing the game, I was wondering why there was no burst system implemented, or you gotta combos and do things like counterattacking. But after thinking about it, it's probably because that if they did the burst system, it would be a lot longer fights, and typically fights last between 3 to 5 minutes given movement and keep away options that you're given. If a burst system would be available, fights could last as long as 7 minutes given that the Dragon Ball system and Shenron is already present in the game. Each character feels completely different, and you have to learn how to deal with them individually in order to really be good at the game. From Beerus' energy ball traps to Piccolo's mix-ups, each character has a specific tool set to give your opponent something to really think about before they jump in. This isn't to say that you can't spam projectiles or dashes. The dashes in particular seem to be really good and somewhat hard to punish if followed up with a light and medium attack just to keep the opponent away. One issue that I have run into is actually catching someone with a meteor rush. It's a little difficult. I couldn't quite figure out how to land it without tricking my opponent into blocking. However, combos that can put your opponent in the air without having to use the heavy button to launch them are quite easy, and the same for pretty much every character. The game looks amazing. It's not only fun to play, but really beautiful to just watch. The opening cinematics and character interactions are spot on. The character animations are even great when mid-combat, and the level 3 cinematics are beautiful and give a sense of real impact. Overall, this game is what a Dragon Ball game should be. And when it comes to the supers are really easy to do, and the same for all the characters. Each character has their basic level 1 and then a cinematic level 3 that can be formed with quarter circle forward and whatever 2 buttons, or quarter circle back and whatever 2 buttons respectively. The special moves for each character are also the same. The controls are quite similar to other games Ark has worked on, such as Guilty Gear, so you have a standard move set and a standard button layout across the board for every single character. So far, my favorite character that I've been able to play would have to be Piccolo. Although I spent the least amount of time playing him, he was the most interesting and fun with mix-up opportunities and counters. While Gohan and Beerus were interesting in and of themselves, I really felt like I could get in on my opponent and do some damage with Piccolo. Also, since few people were using Piccolo, they didn't expect to see a counter or a left-right mix-up, so it was really easy and really simple to jump in, do a left-right cross, or do a counter and catch him off guard. However, the character I am most looking forward to playing when the actual game is released is Yamcha, also known as Lord Yamcha. I don't want to offend anybody because he's the best. He's a straight up rush down character, and he has his Wolfang Fist, which is great for mix-ups, and a Spirit Ball for far range attacks. All in all, Dragon Ball Fighterz is a great game, and I think it's going to be a strong entry into the Dragon Ball fighting game franchise. But with that being said, let me know what you guys have thought about the beta. Did you play it? And if so, what's your favorite character out of it? So leave that in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you like it. Strike that subscribe button if you want weekly reviews and daily Let's Plays. This is Mattmade, and I will see you guys next time.
どうした？